Hi, it's Traden from Blast Time. I'm here to take on a couple of the Game Grumps Mario Maker levels and show you the easy ways to get through them. First of all, if you're having a lot of trouble with the level, you probably want to go ahead and take it and throw it into the editor. At the editor, you can practice different parts of the stage and look for little secrets that might have been left around in order to make the stage a little easier for the person who made it. So we're going to start with Ross's Companion Spring level, and I'm going to show you that there's a few hidden fire flowers, and you'll always be able to go into one of the Baby Bowser fights with a fire flower. So if you start, there's one right here at the beginning, and then later on, there's one right outside this tube, and finally, there's one right at the end. And those should be able to let you take on those Baby Bowser fights and win pretty handily. We're going to try a different one called Fast. Now I'm going to show you a way you can take on Fast while going slow. You start up by grabbing a mushroom and getting hit with a thwomp, and then jumping after you get the fire flower. If you hit the right trigger, you can spin jump. If you spin jump, you can just sort of dance on top of the thwomps there. You'll automatically bounce off of them. That really makes this stage a lot easier because now you don't have to worry about running or keeping up with anything. You just wait for a thwomp to go down and jump on top of it. Be sure to hit that switch before you keep moving because you're going to have to go through a couple of coins. Or, well, blocks turned into coins by the question mark. Continuing on to the stage, you always want to try and make sure you bounce on the very last thwomp so you can clear all these gaps. And then be careful about how you time getting around these flame line thingies. Alright, now you gotta be sure to hit this block and get the Kamek out, because he's integral for skipping the last section. Okay, so if you stay on the outside of the coins and try and lure him into the inside of the coins, he'll eventually turn some of those coins into a spinny top mushroom, and then you can use the same spin jump button to get over the whole stage, and you just fall down the side and hit the hammer or the axe, and that's it. You can go straight through the stage and not have to deal with any of the nonsense in it. After that, be sure to start the stage and move on. Next up is You Are a Monster, and a YouTuber named Jay Hez did a really good run through this stage, but I'm going to break down exactly like a few ways to help you. I like to throw that P-switch where the thwomps can hit it so that they knock it for me. I don't have to worry about timing the shot. Then you have to. This is integral. You have to save these Yoshis. Throwing the P block up there stops the thwomps, and then once you've got a Yoshi saved, you can use it to take on the Baby Bowser down here. Now, you can jump off the Yoshi to hit the Baby Bowser, but it's better off to hang on to him and use him as a safety in case you get hit by a shell. Now, when the Baby Bowser throws these shells, they usually end up in the corner and you can jump on them. They always end up against these walls because of the way the belts are designed. And then, if you need to, you can just ditch him for the last hit. After that, it's just a matter of taking the clown car up and moving on with the stage. There's no tip or trick to this next part, so if you're having trouble with it, again, probably throw it in the editor and practice just this part. But it's just a couple of time jumps, and then you end up here at this dance section where you have to wait until the P block drops. Now once you got the P block and the Yoshi, you just go to the right, and you have to get hit by this swamp while you're invincible, go down the pipe. Now you have to wait until the P block timer runs out, so, do what you can to waste the time until the timer's out. Then once the timer's over, the thwomp's gone, and you can just jump to the right. That's it. You're apparently a monster for being a stage that the only real tough part of it is the Baby Bowser. Be sure to star that stage. Now we're going to move on to Arin's two stages. They're both called Spiny Suffocation. There's sort of an easy version of it and a hard version of it. Now, on the easy version of it, you're going to have to learn this beginning part. There's really nothing you can do other than, take it on. These jumps are really tricky. I tend to just run and hit right real quick, going from that second to third Spiny. And then you take the trampoline up. You do have to jump these, so, again, a little practice might help. Now, grab this P block, and if you throw it at the turtle just right, it will knock those spinies off of it, and you can get the turtle shell, which is incredibly important for being able to beat the stage. It may take a few tries. Now, once you've knocked them off, all you have to do is grab that turtle shell and then hit the P block. Once you've done that, you can go down here and go to the right. Now, do not hit that question mark block. First thing you have to do is throw your shell and make sure every single Spiny in that bottom area is dead. So you're going to be careful about getting hit by your own shell, but You gotta make sure all spinies are dead. Then you can hit that question mark block. Now, collect your shell and go get your mushroom. Be careful not to run it into a spiny if it spawns out of that pipe. Now, after you've got the mushroom, go to the right. Keep your shell with you. And go ahead and send it into these guys so that you can get over these jumps a lot easier. So that last one can be rough. And again, watch for the shell coming back. If you wait long enough, the shell will actually bounce back and forth and take out all those enemies, then you won't have to worry about jumping anything other than the shell. That's Spiny Suffocation. Be sure to start the stage and move on. The hard version of Spiny Suffocation requires a few more precise jumps, but you don't have to do that P-block trick because Arin accidentally put in a way for you to easily get a shell. So you step on one of these spiny shells and go ahead and send it to clear out that bottom area. Once that area is clear, you go ahead and take your trampoline and go back up as per normal. This is just like on the last stage without, like I said, the P-block trick. And once you get down here, be sure to clear these coins and wait because the spiny block will be coming your way to assist you with the next part of the stage. Now, just like last time, don't hit that question mark block. You want to clear out every single spiny in here before you do. And you got to be a little more careful because you're going to have to do this twice. Okay, now once that's started, you hit your question mark block. Now you've got to be very, very quick. So you have to get this spiny shell and then make it up to where the mushroom is inside of this area so that when you grab it, it pushes you through. Then you can continue on with the stage. Once you get here, be sure to kick the spiny shell so that it doesn't wake up and turn back into a spiny. Continuing on, you're going to have to lose your mushroom here and then kick that spiny shell quick because you don't want to accidentally run it into another spiny, and then you're going to again save the spiny shell and keep moving forward. Now, this last jump, it requires a lot of precision. I try to match myself with the trampoline before I jump. And see if you take too long, you'll accidentally hit your spiny shell and the other spinies, but it's better than getting hit by spinies. These jumps are fairly easy. If you have your spiny shell, you can use it to clear this area out, but you don't need it. And then this jump, you don't hold down a button to jump over those. You just bounce from one to the other, and be sure to collect that spiny shell on the way out because it's going to make this little area a lot easier. I saved it for, the spiny shell for the third one basically because it'll disappear if you send it too early. But again, you have to be careful of it bouncing back. Stage is over. Be sure to start on the way out. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like that video, please like it and share it with anybody who'd like to see it. And if you'd like to see one of our other videos, you can click on continue or random. And thank you very much for joining us. Bye.